Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Zulfadhli Bin Zulkifli and my metric number is J22A0021. Today, I will be presenting an analysis of the recent findings by the Ministry of Health where 21 food products from 16 different brands were discovered to contain scheduled poisons. I will explain the factors contributing to this issue and propose solutions from both the government and consumer perspectives. Now for background. The Ministry of Health tested 849 food products between 2019 and August 2020. From this analysis, 21 products were found to contain illegal, scheduled poisons. This discovery reflects deeper issues within the food safety system rather than just isolated incidents. Now for the key issue. The key issue here is that harmful chemical substances were illegally added to food products. This threatens public health, reduces consumer trust, and damages the reputation of the food industry. It also raises questions about how these products manage to enter and remain in the market undetected for a significant period. Next, we are going to contributing factors. First, enforcement and regulation. Firstly, we look at the regulatory and enforcement factors. Malaysia's food market is extremely large and diverse, and enforcement teams face limited manpower and resources. This makes it challenging to monitor all products effectively. Risk-based sampling is used, but sometimes high-risk products are missed. In addition, slow penalties or lenient enforcement reduce the deterrent effect. When penalties are not immediate or strict, some companies may take the risk of violating regulations because the chance of being caught is low. There may also be gaps in regulations or compliance monitoring that allow certain products to slip through the system. Next contributing factors, economic and industry practices. Economic incentives are another strong factor. Some producers may add illegal chemicals because it reduces production costs or improves visual appeal, such as making colors brighter or flavors stronger. This is especially common among small or informal producers who face high compliance costs. Some manufacturers may not fully understand the food regulations, especially small and medium enterprises that lack technical expertise. For them, cutting corners becomes a way to stay competitive in a crowded market. In certain sectors, unsafe practices can even become normal due to lack of industry training or awareness. Next contributing factors, supply chain and technical limits. Supply chain complexity also contributes to the problem. Ingredients often pass through multiple intermediaries, and producers may not always verify the safety of their suppliers. Some raw materials come from low quality or unregulated sources, including overseas imports. Technical limitations also play a role. Not all laboratories have the most advanced equipment required to detect all types of scheduled poisons. Testing can be slow, expensive, and resource intensive. These factors make it easier for adulterated products to enter the market without being detected early. Last contributing factors, consumer behavior. Consumer behavior indirectly contributes to the issue. Many consumers prioritize price over safety and may buy suspiciously cheap or overly colorful products. There is also low awareness of certification labels such as Mesti, GMP or Halal. Some consumers do not read ingredient lists or do not know what to look for. Finally, the culture of reporting is still weak. Many people do not report unsafe or suspicious products to the Ministry of Health, even when they notice something unusual. Without consumer reports, enforcement agencies may miss valuable information. Now for government measures. First, strengthen enforcement. To address these issues, the government needs to strengthen enforcement in several ways. First, conducting risk-based inspections more strategically by focusing on high-risk product categories like processed foods, colored snacks, and imported goods. This ensures limited resources are used more effectively. Second, penalties for violations must be increased and enforced more quickly to create a real deterrent effect. Companies should face immediate suspension, fines, or product recalls when they break the law. Third, supplier verification must be mandatory. Companies should only source ingredients from verified suppliers that provide proper documentation and certificates of analysis. Finally, border controls must be tightened, especially for imported raw materials that may contain banned substances. Next, to improve technical capacity. Besides enforcement, the government also needs to strengthen technical capacity. This includes upgrading laboratory equipment so that more advanced and rapid tests can be conducted. Rapid field test kits should also be used to screen products on the spot before sending them for full lab testing. This helps reduce delays. Small and medium enterprises should receive more training, support, and financial assistance to meet standards such as MSTI, GMP, and HACCP. This encourages proper food handling and reduces unintentional violations. The government should also work with e-commerce platforms to quickly remove unsafe products being sold online. Since many consumers buy food online today, this step is crucial. Now for the consumer measures. Consumers also have an important role in preventing this issue. Firstly, they should check labels and certification marks before purchasing. Products with MSTI, GMP, or Halal certifications are more likely to meet safety standards. Secondly, consumers should avoid buying products that are unusually cheap, very brightly colored, or lack proper packaging. Third, they should buy from reliable supermarkets or verified online sellers instead of unknown, unregulated vendors. And lastly, consumers must report any suspicious product immediately to MOH through the official BKKM channels. Public reports help authorities act faster. For the expected outcomes, by implementing these measures, we can expect several positive outcomes. There will be fewer cases of adulterated food entering the market, and industry compliance will improve due to stricter enforcement and better support for SMEs. Consumer trust will increase as the market becomes safer. In addition, recall processes will be faster and more effective because authorities will have better systems to monitor and trace products. And lastly, for the conclusion, the discovery of scheduled poisons in 21 food products highlights the need for a stronger and more integrated food safety system. This issue arises due to multiple factors, including enforcement gaps, economic pressure, supply chain weaknesses, and consumer behavior. Addressing the problem requires coordinated action from the government, the food industry, and consumers. Through improved monitoring, stronger regulations, better technical capacity, and increased public awareness, Malaysia can ensure safer food for all. Thank you. That's all from me.